So, Anne, a good run out this afternoon at home to Barwell, 2-1 victory. How do you assess that performance?
I think start off by saying thank you to Barwell for making the trip, last minute cancellation, and being so accommodating to be able to get up here for the game. No, I think thank you to those guys, and amazing group of people, amazing group of staff to make the journey and get a game on for us. I thought, yeah, the test was absolutely appropriate for us, really. I think the first messages before the game were let's go and enjoy it. Let's go and win the 1v1s, the duels, the battles, so to speak. And I think that's what the lads did, especially, like I said, the first 45 minutes. Spoke to the team about getting that 60 minutes again in the legs for pre-season. Not necessarily the final pre-season game, but I think now you can look at that squad and look at the team specifically and say everyone's now played over 60 minutes. And I think that's what the idea behind pre-season was. So, yeah, no, I think pleasing performance overall, first half especially. You make a couple of changes in the second half and it upsets the rhythm, so to speak, but I think that happens naturally when, as I say, you make 6 changes to a team. But yeah, I think overall the way we played, the way we applied ourselves, like I said, controlling spaces in the opponent's half, controlling possession. I think the distances then between the spaces and the units, and then the structure behind the ball was really pleasing. So no, I think overall everything we've kind of spoken to the lads about, they've gone and applied themselves really well today.
Obviously, we've switched it from Tuesday night where players have got 60 minutes who didn't on Tuesday night, for example. But in terms of the game itself, Barwell accustomed themselves very well against our free-flowing football, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they defended in a deep block really well. I think there was a lot of structure to what they tried to achieve, and they communicated that well. It's not easy to be patient and stay behind the ball, stay focused, especially in pre-season. But I thought they reduced the number of chances. I thought the first 5 or 10 minutes, every time we kind of had the ball in a phase or spell of possession, the possession phase, so to speak, ended in an attack, not necessarily at goal, but an attack. And I thought that was a really good start, really promising. We're creating chances. Of course, we would like to score every chance, but we know that's not always realistic. But I think the fact that we're creating chances against teams that are going to sit in, are going to try and frustrate us, I think that's a really pleasing thing to take away from the game.
And I suppose one of the pleasing aspects, as you said, was the way that we took both of our goals, with JJ finishing off both goals perfectly, really.
Yeah, I think that second goal, the composure to go past one, then the second, then maybe the third as well. And I just thought, no, for JJ individually to show signs of him getting fitter, him just getting sharper, him getting stronger, and to be then produce a little bit of quality like that, no, I was really, really pleased for him. But yeah, across the board, I thought everyone played really well today.
Obviously, one pre-season game to go at home to Derby County 11 next Saturday. We must be chomping at the bit to get going now ahead of Works Up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the lads all feel that as well. We spoke about that before the game. You know, we've had a number of pre-season games now. We know we've got one left next week. In between that, we've got 2 training sessions, which is obviously really helpful and will help us and hold us in good stead for that first game of the season. But no, I think 2 training sessions now under our belt in preparation for the last pre-season game next week. Yeah, the lads are definitely now hungry to just getting started. I think that's what it all is now. Like I said, whether it's a week or 2 weeks on Saturday, that week or that actual start date for the league can't come quick enough now.